this month. First time in 16 years of our democratic dispensation. It raises suspicion. It creates unnecessary tension across the country. It creates unnecessary discomfort among the youth of Ghana, in which we are trying to even help restrain them and suggest that the commission, just suspicion, it gives people the cause to suggest that the commission may be attempting to overturn the clearly expressed mandates of the majority of the Ghanaian people and the youth of Ghana through the ballot box. This is unfortunate, and we are calling on the Electoral Commission to clear all doubt by simply getting on with it. We know what they have received through their fax machines, and they correspond with what the NPP has received. What they gave to us at the polling station is what was also faxed to them. So nobody can turn 6 into 9 and can turn our dancing into mourning again. Again, we are also aware that the telecom companies, the telecommunication companies who are awarded the contract through the zoning structure also started faxing, also started transmitting their results to the EC around 10 p.m. last night until they were called on to stop. We ask because we know. And again, we believe that we are all stakeholders in this enterprise camp, and we deserve an explanation from the Commission. It is our hope, and indeed that of the overwhelming majority of Ghanaians and Ghanaian youth in particular, that no machinations will be employed to frustrate the change so decisively delivered on Wednesday, 7th December. From declared results at the constituency level alone, we can provisionally say that the NPP has won a clear parliamentary majority with a minimum, and I repeat, with a minimum of 149 seats. No threat of machinations can change this. To bring further transparency into the process, the NPP is prepared to share its data and analysis of the data and results with the general public. The relevant information may be accessed later today on www.newpatrioticparty.org and www.ekufuado.org. Currently, out of the 27,577 of the pink sheets declared at each polling station and submitted to our collation centers nationwide by this morning, I repeat, and for the avoidance of doubt, the figures. Currently, out of 27,577, representing 94.23% of the pink sheets declared at each polling station and submitted to our collation centers by this morning, our presidential candidate, Nana Akufo-Addo, had a commanding lead of 53.79% to John Maham's. These translate into 5,441,642 votes for the NPP presidential candidate and 4,497,477 for the NDC candidate, a clear difference of 944,160. This, ladies and gentlemen, is what we call a clear non-regable margin. No numerical gymnastics that will be employed by a South African IT expert or Israeli IT experts can undo the sovereign mandate that the Ghanaian people want to entrust the care of. Again, with only 1,690 pink sheets yet to be recorded from our center, I repeat, with only 1,690 pink sheets yet to be recorded, mostly from marginal police stations, That's even if all the votes there are and awarded to the incumbent NDC candidate, the provisional result will not be overturned. So we hasten to stress that any attempt to delay the inevitable will needlessly disturb what has been by and large a peaceful and democratic exercise of the will of the people. We believe all the political parties undertook their own ballot voting tabulation, and we suspect it was from that the presidential candidate of the NPP, Dr. Papa-Kwesi, took the honorable decision and responsible decision to concede and congratulate the NPP candidate, Nana Akufo. We say, I equal to the PP. Per our provisional results, it is absolutely clear that the NPP has won a landslide victory. This is apparent from the parliamentary results so far announced. We have at least gained an additional 47 new seats across the country. And the is as follows. Greater Accra, so far the NPP for what has been collated and given to us. The NPP has won 20 seats, that's gained 6 seats to what we had previously. Wow! Then in the Western region, in total, the NPP has 18 seats. That means we have gained additional 10 seats from the Western region. Central region, the NPP has 18 seats so far. That means we gained additional of 11 seats. Eastern region, the NPP has 28 seats and a gain of 1 seat. The Ashanti region, the NPP has 44 seats, a gain of 1 seat. In Puno region, the NPP has 20 seats per our results, a gain of 7 seats. Northern region, the NPP so far what we've recorded, collated and given to us, the NPP has won 14 seats and a gain of 4 seats in the Northern region. In the Upper East so far, the NPP has 3 seats and a gain of 2 seats. In the Upper West, the NPP has 5 seats, a gain of 5 seats, because we had 0 and we won 5. This means that the NPP in yesterday's race so far, and I want to put it on record, this means that the NPP in yesterday's race won at least 170 seats out of the 275 seats in Parliament. These are the objective facts. These are not our results, but this is what was given to us at the various collation centers across the country by the Electoral Commission led by Madam Charlotte Hossein. All the pink sheets in the possession of the NPP, based on which the presented results have been collated, are the pink sheets issued by the Electoral Commission and signed by their authorized representatives and also of all political parties across the country, including presiding officers and returning officers. We are by this press conference appealing to Madam Charlotte Hossein that in the interest of our country, in the interest of the youth of Ghana, in the interest of the peace and stability of our country, just as Nana Akufo advocated for President Mahama after the presidential petition, just as we also did in 2008 for Professor Mills, we believe that we should not unduly create tension in the system. What the EC has received through its fax system and what they also give us at our various polling stations, this is what should be out there. Not activities of people, foreigners, IT experts who have been employed and engaged by whoever within the powers that to change the sovereign will of the people the wrong way. Again, we are also by this press conference calling on the Electoral Commission of Ghana, led by Madam Charlotte Hossein, to do their very best to stop this delay and get going with the receipt of results from the presidential elections. We remain committed to a credible and peaceful elections, and will ask all other major stakeholders to exhibit sincerity and professionalism in maintaining these important principles. Again, to the youth of our country, you spoke yesterday. You took the risk to travel 13 hours, 14 hours. You took the risk to even board tomato trucks to your destination, charcoal trucks to your destination, to to students who had their examinations on the 10th of December and 9th, you still took the risk to travel 19 hours, 13 hours of your journey just to cast a ballot for change. And in these times, I also sympathize and we share in your pain, we share in your anguish, we share in your anxiety. Whilst we call on the youth of our country to remain calm, we also believe that the Electoral Commission has a responsibility to help foster the peaceful coexistence that we have in our country. Elections, as the NPP, they've always said, should not be a do or die affair. The patriot, as Banek Kufuado said, the patriot in President Mahama should also let him put the interest of our country before any parochial personal interest. And again, to the youth of our country, you have made our nation, our generation proud. Once we wait on the Electoral Commission in the next few hours to help restore sanity in the process, we believe that you deserve and have every right to put on your right garment because you are proud. In conclusion, we urge the EC to come out and announce the results they have received and given us copies. I also declare by its own officials across the country and allay the anxiety of a nation desirous of change that has voted overwhelmingly for it. My brother, my sister, nobody will tell you that pain is a sweet apple. Pain is always a bitter pill. But for every politician, just as Ronaldo and the NPP always maintain, you have to take the high with the low. And we believe this time, we have been in opposition for 8 years. We have watched our NDC friends display vulgar opulence and gross arrogance. But in all this, we believe that the ballot box was the only way to register our dissatisfaction and kick them out. Just as we waited 8 years for them, we believe that we also have to do this nation, this great honor, and let's help calm down the tension in our country. Thank you, and God bless you.